We're alive. We're gonna wait a minute. Got Gary popping in on his phone so we could see the comment section and all that fine stuff. On your way in, locate the button that looks like this. Hit that thing for us. That'd be really appreciated.
Yeah.
So it's Wednesday, if you guys didn't know. Maybe on different parts of the world, it's a different day for you guys. Got some subscribers from the future I like to joke about. But yeah, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's been a crazy week.
Yes.
I am exhausted. I tell you what, I am so tired. Painting takes a lot out of you. It's very repetitive. And it just drains you. I'm just really tired.
Tedious.
Yeah.
Very tedious.
How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing today? You guys doing good? I can see the comment section now, so I'm gonna pop in there and say hello to everybody. I see Mr. Paul Honeyman is in the house. What's going on, Paul?
What's going on, Paul?
He's one of them future men that I'm talking about. See you, buddy. Redbird Farm. How's it going? I see Back to Country Homestead. Good to see you.
What's going on? What's going on?
Crazy John, Heather Hopper.
How's it going?
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. Barbie Cerna. How's it going, everybody?
How's it going?
So yeah, today Gary and I, we were back up on top of the basement and we were doing some more waterproofing.
Yay!
Yay! We were all painting up there. We got to work on that elastic paint, so we actually did the second coat today.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that it's not going to have any leaks. I know for a fact that we got to do the liquid flashing along the edges.
Yes.
Because after the first coat, we had some rain, and then I was inside the basement kind of just like waiting to see like where the leakage and stuff is, if any. And after the first coat, we weren't having any leaks through the top, so that's great, but we were having a tremendous amount of leakage, not through the blocks, but on the side. It was coming in
where the sub joist or the subfloor and the actual side paneling of the wall, basically.
Yeah, like where the zip system and the
where those meet itself, it was going in right there, which I do have the liquid flash.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get the top painted mainly because that will keep the majority of the water out.
Yeah.
So still got to go back and do that.
Yeah.
But
that's something. It's something else we're gonna have to do.
Yep.
But we're getting closer and closer, man. Day by day, every day, a little bit happens, and we get that much closer. So
that paint is thick, though.
Yeah, it's very, very thick.
I couldn't believe how thick that paint was. Just stirring it up and everything else, I was like, oh my goodness. Like, okay. It almost seemed like plaster.
You have to use the drill bit for it, because otherwise you're going to break your arm stirring up that pot.
Ain't no way.
Yeah. Sean Adams, hello guys. I waited up to see you live. I'm from Windsor on the UK. Love your channel.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Sean. You're one of them future men too. Is it tomorrow over there? I know that Paul Honeyman, he's our uncle from over the pond. He's been a longtime subscriber and a good friend of ours. And I know that when we used to do our live streams, sometimes he'd be like, it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, you're crazy, dude. But I appreciate you guys staying up and being here with us to actually catch us live in the moment. So appreciate you, man.
Yep.
Fallen Arkansas veteran. Howdy, Mel and Gary and everyone. Good to see you in here, dude.
How are you guys doing?
Skeeter Malcolm. Good to see you. Susie Jacobson. MT Homestead. Hey.
What's going on?
I'm wearing the shirts you guys made us. Thanks, Mike and Terry. Appreciate you, man. I love it. It's very comfy. Very, very comfy. Let me see. Jean, good evening, beautiful people. Southern Minnesota. Hi, Jean.
What's going on?
Good to see you, honey. David Snow wants to know, when are you starting on the garage?
As soon as the basement is done.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know when exactly. We can't put a hard date on anything. I would like to be finished with the basement by the end of this month. That's what we're shooting for. We're going to work really, really hard for that. There is a lot of stuff that we have to finish inside there, such as dragging electricity everywhere. We got to build the basement. We got to seal the flooring off, and finish all this waterproofing up top that we got. Oh, and build the walls.
Cool.
But besides that, I mean... Not that list isn't long enough, but besides that, hi Scarlett, you want me to do the password for you?
Yeah.
There you go.
You guys settle it down in there, please, okay?
Yeah.
You watch it freak out for a second, and then it made us all scared, and then Joy pushed home.
Oh, okay.
And then now we're gonna stop watching it. It's freaking creepy.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's called Creep Out. What do you think it's gonna be?
I thought it was gonna be that.
No.
Gotta settle down,
Yeah,
you guys.
settle down in there. We'll be done with the live in a little bit. Kids want me to put the password on the Fire Stick so that way they could watch something. I got everything locked down with them parental controls. You know how it goes. But back to the question. So we're hoping, cannot say for sure, but we are hoping that we will be done with the basement by the end of this month. That's our big goal and our big push. But there is a long list of things that we have to do in order to make that happen. And we're just working day by day diligently, you know, little task here, little task there. And hopefully we'll be able to make it work. And then sometime in September, since we'll be living inside the basement by the end of this, hopefully, by the end of this month we'll be inside the basement. And then sometime in September, we should be able to start on the garage. I don't think the garage is going to take us very long. There was some questions left on the channel in regards to what style of garage you're going to do. So go ahead and explain to everybody what we're doing as far as the garage.
So I'm going to be basically doing just a pole barn. Simple design, simple way, and I can span them out 10 feet apart. And I really want to make it to where when I go and do the roofing system, I can design the roof trusses itself for them, where they're, I forget exactly what the terminology is, but so you can have a pitch roof. I wouldn't mind doing that in the garage, just so I can learn, because I would like to do our own trusses inside the house. Because I feel like I can make a jig and do it all just like how they would do in a factory, save us some money.
Yeah.
You know? And what better way than to do it on my own garage?
Yeah, and it'll give us a lot of practice that we need when it comes to work on that before we get started on the cabin. So, I mean, it's all good.
Roof trusses, yeah.
It's all good.
Oh, it's, yeah, definitely a thought in my mind.
Skeeter Malcolm is wondering, is Gary framing the walls of the house going to be 2x4? And I'm assuming you're wondering about inside the basement, because that's what we're working on next, right?
So in the basement is going to be 2x4, and then on the actual cabin, I'm going to do all actual weight-bearing spots, 2x6s, and then internal walls will be 2x4.
Gene Pilgrim is saying, Gary, speak up. Sorry about the hiccup, guys. We are connected to our Starlink, and there is kind of some storms like coming in and out in the area. So, yeah, we can only work with what we work with. But speak up, Gary, because one of our #1 complaints on our videos is nobody can ever hear you because you are very soft-spoken. And I do what I can in the post-processing editing. I try, but
I try not to speak so loud, and it's just because if I speak loud, it seems like I'm yelling at you. And I don't know, I have that tone of the voice already.
Anyway,
it's hard for me to project it, you know.
You got this.
But yeah, my bad. I forget what we were talking about.
I forget what we're talking about too. Now the chat's just flying by. Mel, you missed Tundra Jason. What's up, Tundra? You in the house today? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a minute. We got to get you out here soon to visit. Ryan Kelly, are you going to build a room in there? Just wondering. So Ryan, yes, we are going to be building a room. Extra stuff that we need to store. In the short term while we're living in there, that storage room is going to be mine and Gary's bedroom. So it's actually a good size. I mean, I don't remember what the precise measurements were of it, but I think it was like 12 by 12 or somewhere along those lines.
Somewhere along there.
So it's a decent size room, and a decent size pantry when it's all said and done as well. Let me see. Mel, can you move the camera a little closer so the mic picks up Gary a little bit more? I'll try. Here, it's on a stick. It's on a stick on our table right now. Maybe we'll sitting back. Maybe we'll sit a little closer too. How's that, guys? Gary, talk.
Is that better? My bad.
Darn you, Starlink. Plus, usually when I'm recording the videos, I'm holding the camera, so it's always a lot closer to me. So that's why you guys can usually hear me better in our recorded videos. But we're working on it. We're trying. There's been some suggestion about getting like the lav mics and stuff. And I've considered it, but it would be a huge pain in the butt to use those. And we usually record on the fly, and we have like 5 or 6 cameras going at once, and like lining up the audio with the video would just be a nightmare for me post-process. So that's why we haven't done it yet. And making sure that those things are charged all the time. And
soon you're going to have a studio to where we can sit down and we can have a mic on the actual...
For the live chats, but that won't fix our problem with the audio.
That's not going to fix the problem with the vlog aspect, but...
I do what I can.
Yeah.
I do what I can.
If I think about it at the time, I do try to project my voice, but I always look back at that footage and I'm like, man, I don't really like the way I sound, like, at all, especially when I have to project my voice. I don't like it.
Yeah, Cindy says Gary is just soft-spoken. That's true. Gary is just a soft-spoken type of guy.
If I yell, you don't want me to yell.
Yeah. Sharna Boats, hey Mel and Gary, your South African sister in the house. Woot woot. What's going on, Sharna? Good to see you, honey. When talking on videos, just make sure you are facing the microphone. When you turn away, I can't hear it. Yeah, Gary does that a lot too. When I'll be recording him.
I have a bad habit of that.
He'll be talking, and then he'll talk over here, and then he'll talk back over here, and then he'll talk over here, and...
A lot of it comes down to I'm working, and I'm trying not to stop what I am doing, because that's all my mind is always ever on, is what I'm doing physically, and when a camera gets like, huh? You want me to do what? Huh? Every time, like, I don't know.
Because we really do just record our life.
I'm just trying to get what I'm doing done. It's like, thinking about glue-wise, right? You only have so much time before it dries, and it's like, you want me to talk right now? Like, I just lay down. No, what?
Cassandra Saturn, Mel, I have a question for Gary. I wanted to know his opinion. I have a house idea I'm looking at. Is it possible to create a 4x10 subfloor for the house, depending on how effective it is to keep out?
4x10? I'm confused on what you're describing exactly. Are you talking about like just stub or like bracing wise, or are you talking about like the actual just a 4 foot by 10 foot?
I read you the question.
I mean, you can always make it as small as you want. That's all up to you. I mean, me personally, I can't live small. I'm 6 foot. It's
difficult for us to be living tiny, and not that it's horrible or anything. It's just difficult because we are on top of each other so much, and there's so many people in our family, and so many animals, and just everything else like that. And when you live tiny, if you are a clutter bug and you're not perfect about putting things away right away, then everything turns into a huge bomb really fast. Yeah. And so then you are constantly, cleaning stuff. And I totally get why people want to go tiny. Like, I totally get it. It's just not for everyone.
Not only that, the bigger the house, more mess to clean up in a sense. Which it's understandable. And trust me, I know it.
Yep.
But we've also been in all shoes where you always need storage.
I'm just excited to get into the basement and have a little bit more breathing room.
Yes. You always need storage, though. And that's the biggest thing that gets to me.
Susie Jacobson, are you planning on putting a ceiling fan in the basement?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have 2.
If not 3.
Definitely 2.
Definitely 2. I was even thinking maybe 3. I want to bring it to you, having them spaced out perfectly down the line. Whereas, like, you're walking into the door. But that's if we can get one that's, like, Scott or whatever is really nice. That's really close against the ceiling.
Larissa, hello from New Jersey. New to the live chats. Keep up the great work. My kid and I enjoy watching your videos every week. Thank you, Larissa. Welcome, welcome. Glad that you found this other side channel of ours. So we try to answer questions in the majority of our Real Talk episodes here on this channel. I think that for my mental well-being, hopefully you guys understand this, we are going to tone it back from answering questions every single day to maybe just a couple times a week, or maybe if a certain question keeps getting brought up, or maybe just after we post a video and there's a ton of questions on that video. I think it's going to benefit me a lot for us not to have to go through that every single time that we post a video answering like a lot of, because a lot of times it's the same questions. And I think that sometimes we're back. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, this last time that we did Real Talk with SLR, there was a lot of comments, basically like, oh, don't sweat the small stuff and stuff. We weren't even having a bad time. Like, we weren't even picking on anybody. Like, I thought that was a good episode and it answered a lot of really great questions. And I didn't intend on us sounding snarky, and I didn't take any of the questions as if they were snarky. So I don't know. It's very, I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. But I think that sometimes for me and for my mental health and well-being and stuff, that I should probably tone it down for some of it sometimes. So that's what we're going to start doing. I think that we're going to start doing the Real Talk. It'll be more of like a behind the scenes and catch up of what we got going on and what we're up to and stuff like that. And then we will answer questions, but it'll be questions that are asked like repetitively just on particular videos, or if something gets brought up like on the latest video and people are like, well, wait a minute, that didn't make any sense. We'll provide better clarification on that. So
Yes.
I think that's what we'll end up doing. So hopefully you guys understand. Paul Honeyman, evict the kids to the horse trailer in the warm weather. Give yourself some privacy. I would, but you know, the horse trailer is kind of occupied right now. The horse trailer is occupied with my baby kitties, and they're inside the double-decker cage that we have. So we have a 2-story, our cats are super spoiled, but we have a 2-story cage, and one of my cats had a litter of kittens, and so we've about rehomed all of them. And I do have an appointment next Friday, the 12th, I believe it is, or the 11th, or whatever the day is. Something like that. But next week, on Friday, the remaining cats that I have not been spayed or neutered or anything, they are going to be getting spayed and neutered. I will have a few stragglers, the males, right? That I'm gonna go ahead and take care of them as well. But we never intended to have this many cats. We didn't choose the cat life chose us, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a bad thing. We don't have any mice or anything like that inside the trailer. We don't really have snakes or anything around here now because of it. I'm not saying that the cats completely eradicated them, but
Lady just freaked me out because I didn't really see Lady, but I saw her tail.
Oh,
and it was
you were
like
"What is
wiggling in the
that?"
bush. I'm all, what in the world? Like, seriously right now? Oh, Lady.
Okay, so backwoods from the south. I'm putting windows and doors in. I'll be ready to move.
Internet.
The internet's kind of being a punk today.
Are you on the internet?
Yeah, I am. Don't mess with it.
I'm just seeing.
I'm just
Okay,
saying,
yeah.
you're gonna mess
are
with it,
on
and then
I'm
it's
not
gonna
gonna
cut us out completely. But yeah, so it is kind of like an underground house because it's the basement, right? There will be a cabin up on top of that, and then there's going to be a loft on top of the cabin. So in a way, it's kind of a tri-level because the living space is going to be, it's not just a basement where you throw stuff and it rots forever like some basements are. Ours is going to be, all of it is entirely living space for us.
Yep.
But yeah, so I mean, we still have a long way to go. We've got a long way to go.
We've got a lot of lights to put in, electrical to put in, plumbing to put in. There's going to be a lot going on next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But we're getting piece by piece.
Critter Creek is in the house. What's going on, Critter Creek? Critter Creek is the amazing subscriber and channel that actually had made that channel art for us, or the fan art, I guess you could say. My Nomi homie. I posted a picture of it on the community tab on our main channel, SimpleLifeReclaimed. So yeah, he's the one that made that for us. So thank you for sending it. It was really so. Yeah, he's the one that made that for us. So thank you for sending it. It was really cool. Cool. Auntie Ann says, "Sorry, I'm late." Don't be sorry.
No need to be sorry.
Word. Auntie Ann says, "Sorry, I'm late." Don't be sorry.
No need to be sorry.
We're just sitting here jabbing jaws. Nothing crazy. Lindsay Scott, what's going on, Lindsay?
What's going on?
She says, "Mel, you ready for the first day of school? River is so excited." Yeah, I'm ready. The kids, well, partly ready. Actually, this weekend we're gonna take the kids to go school shopping because this weekend coming up is like the Arkansas tax-free day,
Yep.
and so it's something new to us. We never had that in Arizona or in Nevada.
That was mind-boggling last
Yeah.
year. I was all,
We
wait,
were,
what?
Tax-free day? What's this? But apparently there's a tax-free day in Arkansas, or tax-free weekend, I should say. And we just learned about it last year, and we're gonna go take the kids, do all their school shopping this weekend, buy their clothes and all of their things, their backpacks and crayons, and just everything that they're gonna need to have a very successful school year. So I am very excited for school to start for them, but I'm also sad. It's bittersweet. You know, my baby's gonna be starting school, so.
You know what the downside is
I got
on
all
those
feels.
days? You know what the downside is on those days?
What?
It's gonna be packed.
Oh, I know. Shopping is going to be terrible.
I just thought about this, like, man,
Everyone's
everybody
gonna
and their
be
mother is gonna be out there.
Everyone's gonna be shopping, but hey,
Dang.
you know, gotta save a buck.
Yes.
Gotta save a buck.
It's all
I understand.
good. I understand.
We're waiting.
It ain't gonna be anything. It ain't gonna be as crazy as Vegas. Packed.
Yeah.
Like when Vegas gets packed, holy moly! It's like, okay, I'm not even doing it today. Like,
Right?
you remember those days going into Walmart, y'all?
Yeah. No, just leave.
I'm not doing it.
I'll come back later. Karen says, "Dang, Mal, I'll give you my kids' list, right, Karen? I'm telling you, we never had those
No.
types of breaks or anything in Arizona or Nevada. I mean, you just
No.
pay, but they also had a really low taxes rate there too. So I don't know if it comes out in the wash. I have no idea." Sean Adams, how much is tax over there? I really don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like everywhere else in a
We just
sense.
pay it.
Yeah. Because you don't have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
Like you normally always just pay the taxes, but you just don't have to.
Yeah.
And it's for school supplies and whatnot. It's awesome.
Risa Chanel, we finally caught y'all live. Hi, good to see you. Welcome,
Hey.
welcome. Cindy Brown, will you be buying any building materials that weekend? Probably. I mean, we're always buying building materials, but really.
I don't know if that gets counted in on that, to be quite honest.
I know, like a computer electronics and stuff.
Computers
get
do,
yeah.
all those do, but I don't know if building supplies
I
really
don't know if that
account
would
for
count.
that. I mean,
Be cool if it did.
tools could. Tools probably do. If you're like, all you have to say is, hey, it's for school. You know, you don't know if you're
I don't think
apprentice
you
or
even
not.
have to say
I
that.
think that's pretty shady, though, if that was the case, if you had to say that.
I
And
don't think you have to
don't
say
know.
anything. I think
I
it
have
just
no idea.
automatically happens at the register.
That's a good question.
We're new to it. We're new to all of
no
that.
idea.
So we're probably not the best people to ask about certain specifics. We just learned about it last year. And I think last year we were like, too late.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't remember, but I know that this year everyone was like, don't forget, and they told us earlier, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, there was a tax-free thing. So,
Yeah, it threw me off.
yeah.
But hey, buying 3 kids' school supplies and everything, getting them all geared up with school and everything, that will save us.
O'Rourke's Littlefield,
Pretty
hi
funny.
Jamie, good to see you. And she says, hey y'all, 2 sure things in this life, death and taxes, just clothes and supplies.
No,
So I don't think building materials would
that's what I'm
count.
saying. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's just clothes and supplies.
And honestly, we have so much materials
fine.
here that we need to put into work right now. What we were doing today is we were painting on the top with the elastic painting. It was the second coat. We did get a coat on yesterday. We got another coat on today. And then
We also
surprise,
got delivered
we got our wood
something.
delivery.
Yep.
So we did get the wood delivered today, but it wasn't until later this afternoon, and we were already like working on the elastic paint. So we didn't actually do anything with the wood, but we might start doing something with it mañana.
No.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can get together something good for you guys for Friday's video, because I am bored to tears with painting it nonstop in all of these videos for you guys. But I want to thank you so much for supporting us and literally watching paint dry. Really appreciate it, you guys. It's just the phase that we're in this build right now. The paint has to go on, and it has to be
There's still more
done.
painting that's gonna have to happen.
Yeah, but thankfully all the painting inside, like The waterproofing paint, it has to get put on
That's
with the
got to
roller.
get done regardless.
It has to get done with a roller, right? So all of like the prettier paint, the washable paint for decorative purposes, etc., I can use, we own a spray gun, and we actually already have one. We used it inside our house in Arizona before we sold it.
Paid a pretty penny for that thing.
Yeah, and I actually own one. We do have one, so we don't need to rent it. We actually have one here. And I will be using one of those for inside the basement when we go to paint the walls and everything after it's already, all the walls have been put up, and when I'm ready to do that, I can use that for that. So there will be more painting. Joy! There will be more painting in our future. But it's all a part of the process. So I thank you guys for sticking with us throughout all of the process. Some of it is more painful than others. But I'm really thankful for you guys for sticking with us throughout this whole thing. Let me see. Trish Keen says school supplies can get really expensive. Teachers here want a lot of extra stuff. Not everyone can afford that.
No.
Yeah, I know. It does get very expensive, and we try to
the biggest
provide
thing,
extra for the classrooms, you know, but
the biggest thing that throws me off is that they don't ever give you the list until pretty much that week that they go to school.
And then they're like, by the way,
my kid just brought you literally all the stuff, and now you're sending me a list of all the stuff that they got to get as well, and it's like, I didn't know that you needed this and this as well. Like, it's like, dang, you know.
I know the reason why they do that is because I think they take a head count as soon as they have an approximate idea of how many students are in the class, and they give everyone a list. And then some of those kids, you know, their parents don't provide those things for them, and so there's some kids that are left without.
No, I understand
with nothing,
that.
and then so that's why they just ask, you know.
I know. I know. Get that.
But as a parent, it's kind of like, come on, guys. I know, but if there's nothing they could do about it.
No,
you know?
I know, but I don't know. That's where I feel like they should have a spot where it's like, we always need these things if you want to support more, in a sense, which some people do, or in some school districts do that, but at the same time.
The internet today, guys. I'm sorry. There's not much we can do about it. The clouds are rolling in, so we are expecting some rain tomorrow and through the next few days. So I'm assuming that might be what's going on with our internet. So I apologize, but it usually will connect back up again. So if it hiccups, we'll be right back. Unless we say, all right, bye, and we're gone. But Brown Eyed Girl was wondering, where did that question go? She was wondering, when are we going to buy the toilet and the bathroom and the sinks and all the shower and all that stuff? When are we going to buy all that stuff?
Here soon. Very, very soon. The second I get everything framed up and I can get all the plumbing done and the electrical where I want it, then I can really start closing in everything. And that is going to be one thing that I'm looking forward to, because with those, I can really close in everything a lot quicker.
Yes.
So.
We are definitely on the move to get us a fully functional bathroom and to get all of the electricity stuff. Something that we ordered online. I'm gonna have to take care of those kids.
I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Okay. Sorry, guys. The kids are literally running back and forth, and like I can hear them acting crazy in that trailer. They're gonna break something, and then that's gonna be upsetting. So. But anyway, something that we did not actually have to go to the store to purchase, but we have purchased, is all of our electrical supplies. So our electrical supplies should be delivered probably within next week sometime. Early next week is when I'm expecting it, because it's all should be coming Prime. And Prime used to be like the next day delivery, but now lately Prime has been, like 5 days. So with that being said, we're expecting it early next week. And then we will have all of the light fixtures. We're going to have the actual lights, the can lights that we're going to be using inside there. We're going to have all of the electrical plugs. We're going to have the switches, the outlets, everything. And we already have a lot of wire here. So I think the only other thing that we're really going to need is some conduit. So that way when we're running it on the block walls, it's going to be through conduit, and it's going to have like the electrical outlet will be kind of sticking out from the wall. But all of the walls that are built up through wood, and we're going to do all the electric in the wall. So some of them will have the conduit, some of it's actually going to be inside the framing. And that's just how we're planning on doing it. But it's very exciting that we have all of those materials coming our way, and we should be moving on to those steps very, very soon. Let me see if I could answer any more of these questions before Gary heads back. I know he went to go grab a drink really quick. Real talk with SLR, Tundra doesn't have a wrench here. Well, darn it. Let me find one of his most recent comments, and I will hook him up. Oh, I can't on Gary's phone because he's not on there. Hold on, Tundra. Hold on, Tundra. I'm coming after you.
What up?
I gotta come after Tundra and wrench him out.
Oh.
My bad. You know why? It's because Tundra hasn't been on one of these, Yeah, he hasn't been on one of these chats yet. Let's see. Let me see if I could do it from here. Oh, darn it.
I thought you could do it from here.
Well, I can't on this. If I, like, turned the phone or something.
You can't touch his name?
No, because look it, I touch. Oh, Tundra, comment again. And I'll give you a wrench. Just put a comment up again. And I'll give you one, buddy. Skeeter Malcolm, what the heck is a wrench, guys? A wrench, so you'll notice that some of our moderators, like Cindy Brown, Auntie Ann, Paul Honeyman, they have a blue screen name with a wrench next to it. And that gives them privileges to help us with our channel. And if there's a troll or a bot or something in here, they can time them out. They could boot them out. They're able to post links and stuff for us. And it's very helpful to have people that we trust and, you know, have strong friendships with looking out for us when we're sitting here on this side of the screen and y'all are on that side. Because sometimes, you know, there's some really nasty, like pornography and stuff that tries to get shared throughout our site, and we are not okay with that.
No.
So there's that, and then there's just spam bots that'll pop in here, and it'll just like it'll muddy up the chat, so they'll just start chatting random numbers and just random stuff, and yeah, it clogs up the chat, so then we won't be able to see anything, and it really just messes up everything. So I'm still waiting for Tundra to say something, and then I'll give him his wrench, but oh well. I'm waiting for you, buddy. When? When? Let me see. Yolanda Tapia, how's it going?
What's going on?
I don't see it. I don't see it. Everyone's telling him to say hi, but he hasn't. I can't do it from there. Fantastic moderators. Thank you so much. I really do believe that we have the best moderators on the platform. They're always looking out for us. They are so on top of their game. They post the links, like we'll just be talking about stuff and they just be posting links. I think Cindy Brown has one of the most organized systems. She has all of her links and stuff already set up, so it's very easy for her to copy paste, and definitely an MVP. And of course, you too, Paul, and you too, Miss Auntie Ann. I ain't saying nothing bad about you guys. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best of the best of the best, sir. Okay, we just got a text from our awesome friend, Mr. David. Come on the come on. He says, go over 5-10 minutes. I'm driving to the hotel. Let them know.
Yes.
I'm letting you guys know right now.
He's in the car.
He's in the car on the road, and he's going to be a little bit late for his live chat. So we'll keep you guys a little bit occupied before David would come on with the Come On Homesteading does his live chat right after ours. So instead of being over there at 7, he will be going 7:10. So we'll keep you guys occupied.
Let us know when you're ready, buddy.
Yeah, text us and let us know, so then we can do our love raid and send everybody over there. It is very thick. My pants, I have one pair of pants that I like to wear over and over and over again for painting because they're already messed up, so might as well wear them and mess them up even more.
I touched the bucket with my leg.
David, if you're listening, Karen Hickle says that I will be there. Anytime is fine. And then Tundra Jason says, I'm back. All right, Terminator, let's get you hooked up. Come on. How come when I touch? What is going on here? Look at that. Oh. Yeah, Tundra, flex that wrench. Flex it. Mr. MT Homestead, how's it going, honey? Good to see you. Sean Adams, love the group of friends, family you have around you. Great, thank you so much. We've been so blessed. We have been so blessed with the amazing group of people that we have made friends with. They're the family, and honestly, this whole journey, we would still be our but people like can really become like family to us, man. It's so, there's no value that you can put on that. It's
Refreshing.
It is. It's so refreshing. And we actually met through YouTube. He had a YouTube channel, was living in Florida. We had our YouTube channel. We were living in Arizona at the time, and we just became friends. We just started talking, and we both were kind of going through similar things at the same kind of time. And we went to a meetup and met each other in person finally, and we just hit it off and became really good friends. And the rest is kind of YouTube history. I'm so thankful that he ended up buying a piece of property right next to us, so that way we actually are able to see each other all the time and hang out and whatnot. And then even like Anthony and Roxanne, that's blood family. Anthony is my brother, the Country Road Cure I'm talking about. But it's very nice and refreshing having them take this journey with us. It makes it so we're not so alone on it, you know? So it's really nice. It's very, very nice. The community aspect of YouTube is something that we thoroughly enjoy. And it's one reason why we continue to do it and continue to share our lives and do like these live chats, and why we want to share stuff with, you know, real talk in the mornings and whatnot, and let you guys be in on like what's going on, because there's a lot of people, a lot of the names that are here in this chat, you guys have been with us for years and years, and you guys are thoroughly invested, and I know that you care about us, and I know that you guys have our best interest at heart. So when we're doing things out here and, you know, you guys have good suggestions for us, we definitely read it, consider it, and we take it to heart, because I know that you guys are looking out for us, and you guys only want our best interest. So I really appreciate that, guys. Sometimes we gotta do things our way, but that's just like everybody, you know? Let me see here. Trish Keen says it's the best family. It is the best family. Hey, how about that short we put out yesterday? Our little family friends short. You guys liked that one? I've been putting out more shorts. Actually, maybe it wasn't yesterday. Maybe it was the day before yesterday. But I've been putting out shorts here on this channel more often. One, because they're fun and they're very quick and easy for me to make. And two, it's just a short, quick little expression of whatever, you know, I'm feeling that day, or whatever we got going on, or whatever. Sometimes I want to make you laugh. Sometimes I want to make you cry. Sometimes I'm just, you know, just doing it just to do it. But it was a really fun one to make. We used the Friends song soundtrack theme song, and we were actually promoting our new shirt, the Family shirt. So actually Mama V with Possum Run Homestead made that design for us. I commissioned her to make us a t-shirt design, and she had sent me a couple of different options for things, and that was one that I just was like, that's perfect, that is amazing, way to go. And I ended up getting that one from her, and so we ended up putting it on some shirts. I ordered Gary and I some shirts. We're going to be having them delivered to us very shortly. But it's the Family shirt, so it says family across it, but you know how Friends for the TV series, it'll have like an F and then like a dot and then like R dot and all that stuff. So we did the same type of design, but we used our green heart that we always put in the comment section, and so it just spells family, green hearts, and I thought it was really cool. So Cindy Brown posted the bonfire link for it. Thank you so much, Cindy. You're the best. You're the best. I'm gonna read some more questions from you guys. We got some time.
Yes.
Karen says more families should come together and do what you guys are doing. Great having family to live close. Cousins growing up together. I grew up next to my cousins on the farm. Best life ever. It is. It's very nice having the kids, like Wyatt and our kids are always playing together. They are always going back and forth between Thunderdome and camp over here, and then over at, they are going to be looking back on and cherishing. So, and then, you know, we have Anthony and Roxanne to go and rely on and like to talk with and hang out with, right? We try not to be all up in each other's business all the time because they're very busy with their house build. We are very busy with our house build. But usually on the weekends, we try to get together and hang out and do some barbecuing or something. We try to spend time with each other each week. But, you know, because we live on the same property and because, you know, we're both doing things, we try not to be up each other's butt too much because you don't want to sully any relationships by, you know,
I have a feeling this is that geometric storm or whatever.
It's being kind of terrible today. I mean, compared to how it has been lately, this is probably one of the worst. Connect and disconnect and connect and disconnect. So I apologize, guys. Cindy Brown, thank you so much for taking care of that with the quickness. We really appreciate you doing that for us. Let's Rock Keith has a question. Have you stolen any vegetables from your sister-in-law yet? I did not have to steal. She willingly gifted me some. Is that what's inside the bags right now, I'm assuming?
No.
Where'd that come from?
From the UPS guy.
Oh, the UPS guy? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate you, man. Actually, last night, so what Roxanne did give to me, Roxanne gave me a big old jar of pickles. So the pickles from the cucumbers that she grew out there, she pickled them, and it was the first thing that was really edible and really, I guess, fancied up and stuff out here on the property. And me and the kids have almost killed that whole jar. I left you some. There's some. I told the kids, I said, don't eat them all. Daddy hasn't had any yet. There's some in there. But, I mean, go get the jar. Check out how much we ate. We ate a ton of them last night. We were some pickle-eating people, I tell you what.
Never get any pickles.
Because we eat them all. Wait till we get our own garden, and then I'll have you all pickled out.
I'm going to put pickle jars just off to the side. Pickled eggs, pickled...
Yeah.
Pickles.
I need to get some of those bigger jars, though. I don't think I have
one of
those
We need to go start
jars.
buying the giant...
for the eggs, you know?
We need to go buy those giant pickles.
Huh?
The pickled pickles or whatever, those giant jars that are like the
Just buy one of those so then we have the jar we could reuse for when I make the refrigerator pickles.
Yep.
See, but the only thing with that is you can't actually like can them.
No.
To where like, yes, I could make a refrigerator batch, but I wouldn't be able to make like a long-term storage batch.
I'm just thinking of like
I know they're not gonna last that long anyway, right?
No.
You're gonna eat them up.
They're gonna get eaten up real quick. That's when I'm like, pickled eggs though, like you want a big jar for pickled eggs.
Teresa Hamilton is pulling zucchini now while listening for bread. Yum yum. Do you like to put brown sugar and cinnamon on yours?
Oh. On
Try
the bread?
Try it.
On the bread?
Try it.
I can see that on the bread.
Good.
So
a little butter on there. Everything's better with butter.
Yeah.
Have you seen Bear? So the bear came and went. I haven't seen the bear yet, but I thought. Now I can't be sure because it was just like a dark thing in the forest, right? I think I saw a hog, and I'm not sure. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I think I saw a hog just like a couple days ago, but I'm not for sure, and I didn't, I was just like, oh, what the heck is that? Because I saw a black thing kind of when I was on top of the basement and I was rolling on some of the stuff. On the tier system down by like the animals tier system area, I saw something black in the forest, and I know for sure it wasn't one of my dogs because my dogs were already up over here. I knew for sure that they were up over here because they were inside the trailer with the kids cooling out. So I don't know, it might have been a hog. I don't think it was a bear. Didn't have the right movement for it. So
I didn't see it.
I don't know. Gary didn't see it. I saw it.
I never get to see any of these things.
Auntie Anne says, wild hogs scare me as much as bears. Yikes. I mean, it would probably scare me too if I was down on that tier system or anywhere nearby, but I was up on top doing some painting, so didn't really. I just was like, oh, that's neat. What is that? Oh, can't see it. Wound it off. Back to work. So, now had I been downstairs and had I been doing something else, and I guess it also depends on where my children are at the moment too. Like if my kids are off wandering around and I see a wild animal, that's why with the bear I really kind of freaked out because agonizing. Sorry guys. But
Internet problems.
usually what happens is the kids wake up, they do their animal chores, and while my kids are doing their animal chores, Wyatt usually goes outside and does the chicken chores as well. And so since my kids were about done with their animal chores and Scarlett was getting ready to go over and see what Wyatt was up to in the chicken coop, or so I thought he would be in the chicken coop, so did she. That's why it freaked me out so much, was because the bear was going the same direction that Wyatt could potentially be doing his chicken chores. That's why I ran over to them so quickly and was like, "Hey, there's a bear! There's a bear!" Because I didn't know where Wyatt was. I knew my children were accounted for, but I didn't know where Wyatt was. And, you know, Mama Bear, Auntie, and me was just like, the kids!
Yeah.
I'll take a bear attack to the face. Stay away from the kids. So, yeah. Okay, so let me answer some questions, guys. So Creative says you need to build a dirt track on the campground for all the kids' dirt bike, quad bike fun.
That's definitely in the future.
Yeah.
Definitely. And we're back.
So the driveway goes up and then it splits off like this and it goes like that into a circle. And so the kids, we tell them don't go past the blackberry fields or into it because then you're getting closer towards, you know, like an area where we don't want the kids driving next to like the more main road.
They're not an eye shot.
Right,
distance.
they're not an eye shot. So we just let them drive the loop on their bikes and stuff. And they do that often. They do that at least, you know, every day, every other day.
Yeah.
They're always, let's go. So, and then they ride up over in the clearing site where we are building as well. So, Tammy says you need a sidearm to carry. Be safe. You get hog. Let's meet in the refrigerator for sure. We do carry pieces. We just don't show it all the time. But
Nope.
Generally there is a pew pew down with us pretty much all the time.
One way or
another.
another.
So there's that. We just don't necessarily show it on camera because it's a very
Controversial.
Yeah, controversial. That's a good word, babe.
No.
That's a good word. So, I mean, we don't stray away from things that are controversial. We live our life how we live our life, and we're not ashamed of it or anything. But it's just one of those things. If you can mitigate some of the flack back and the stress that comes along with all of that, then why not?
Yep.
You know, I love doing what we do. I absolutely love it. But there is the downsides, and you guys have heard me talk about the downsides plenty of times, so I don't need to go into it more and more. But it can be very stressful. You know, we love sharing our journey with everybody. We love doing what we do. Like, we are so blessed beyond measure to be able to create amazing videos, be able to share it with you guys, to be able to live our life and our journey how we want to. But everything has a cost. And so we have to be kind of aware of that. And we have to take precautions and stuff as that happens, especially as the channel gets bigger. It's, again, a huge blessing, but it does come with its own setbacks. So,
Yep.
You know, the bigger you are, the more people want to tear you down. And that's just kind of, it goes with the territory. And it's something that I personally am still learning how to navigate because I'm just a person. I'm just a person.
No.
Gary's just a person. We're just people. And I'm still learning. I'm under construction, guys. Just like our home, just like everything else, I am a person under construction. So I hope that you guys understand that and appreciate that. And, you know, when we go through different ebbs and flows with our channel, and when we go through different things, if we decide we want to share stuff with you, and then if we decide we don't want to share certain stuff with you, I hope you guys understand and respect that. And just know that we always have our own reasons why, and the majority of the time it's for self-preservation or for preserving the children. Yep. You know, there's things that we have to keep in consideration with everything. We're literally putting our life on the internet for anyone in the entire world to watch and pick and critique and have a say so.
Yep.
And we're doing it on purpose, so I'm not complaining about it. I'm not complaining about it, I promise you. it's just a matter of fact is all.
No.
And yeah. So I'm gonna get to some of these questions. Marilyn says, sad to think protecting yourselves and your kids has to be controversial. You know,
unfortunately, in this day and age,
it is what it is.
Anything and everything is controversial.
Yeah.
Which is pretty.
Just being ourselves and being alive is controversial, you know, depending on who's on the other side of the keyboard. You know, it's all perspective.
Yep.
And as I grow as a human being and as I take a step back and I look at perspective, I look at my own personal perspective, and then I also try to look and see how somebody who doesn't look like me, doesn't come from the same background as me, maybe they come from someplace totally different with different cultures and customs and whatnot, and they might look at what we're doing, and what we're doing might seem super controversial to them because it's not something that they have ever been exposed to before, or you know, there's so many different variables. And so although I try to put myself in other people's shoes, I cannot let them step in mine and take our footsteps and journey away from us, if that makes sense. We're going to keep living and doing what we do no matter what, because we have no other choice. But
America.
Yeah, but you know, I try to be considerate of those types of things. So yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna go on here. Let me see.
There's a lot that could be said.
Yeah, and we're gonna zip it. We're gonna zip it.
We try to toe a very neutral line. We try. And it's very hard.
There's 3 things that we don't necessarily talk about on our channel.
Or we try not to.
We try not to. Like, I will never shy away from saying, like, amen, God bless, thank God. I will never shy away from those things. And I will wear t-shirts that say, like, Team Jesus and stuff on it, right? But there's 3 things that we try not to talk about on our channel, and that would be religion and politics and sports. Because those 3 subjects, people get so
those are the 3 sorest subjects to ever talk about in public or
we don't talk about those things
on a screen or anything like that, because those are the 3 that are gonna get you one way or another.
Yeah.
Somebody's not gonna be happy.
Yeah. So I mean,
yes. All you guys are like, sports.
Yeah, sports, exactly. And I mean, okay, so we try to
come from the West Coast.
We try to shy away from certain subjects like that. Now, of course, we have our own personal opinion.
Subject.
And we could talk about those things in person and whatnot, but they're not stuff that we like to put out on the internet again, because it seems like people like to pick teams and sides, where if you...
And those are the 3 that are like, you're gonna have an argument one way or another.
And we just don't care to engage
Somebody's
in those,
not gonna be happy.
You know, so... And we want our channel to be free of that. Happy. Well, no, and we want our channel to be a break away from that. We want it to be a break away from those things, you know?
And a good thing is just not to bring up those things, so it's a neutral. Yeah. All right, we don't have to worry about it.
I think the only thing where you'll see us talking about it is, again, when I'm like, praise God, thank the Lord, you know, bless you and stuff like that, because that's part of who I am as a person, and I can't take away who I am as a person when we record our day-to-day life, you know? Yeah. So there's some things that are always going to be in there, but I'll never be the person. That's not my calling. That's not my calling, is to try to take the place. And yeah, so anyway, we'll go on to some other questions. We kind of went,
we can go on and on about this stuff.
We can.
Try not to.
We're gonna stay on. So normally we would be trying to get out of here right now, but we've got another 10 minutes because David asked us to keep y'all company for another 10 minutes. I think now, with all of you guys in here that have been hanging out with us for this length of time, I think now would be an amazing time to do a giveaway. I know that we teased about it a little while last live stream. We were like, oh, we're gonna do a giveaway, and then we kind of petered
Life
off.
happened.
Yeah, life happened. But let's do it. Let's just do it on the fly. We got our new family shirt. Let's get some out. Let's get some into people's hands. Let's get people wearing them. You guys want a t-shirt? You guys want one of our new t-shirts? A family shirt? Hey, family shirt. You're just gonna have to here's how we're gonna do this, okay? So we're gonna ask a question. You guys are gonna put an answer in the comment section. I only got 10 minutes, so I can't do this for too long. I hope that you guys have an email address listed on your about section on your YouTube channel, because that's how I am going to reach out to you, and I'm going to be able to contact you so nobody can come in and swoop and steal your stuff. So that's the best way that I can go ahead and get a hold of you. Either that, if you do not have an email address listed, immediately, like I'm talking right now, you are going to have to send me an email if you are the winner, like right now, when you win, and say, hey, I just won. So that way it doesn't have time to get replayed and rewatched by somebody and have them try to like swoop in and steal your stuff. So best option would be having your email address listed on your account, visible for me to contact you. If that's not a possibility, send me an email literally right now. You ready? You got some questions? You got some questions? Or are we just going to do it easy and do the number game? We got 8 minutes, Dave. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. We're going to give away 3 of them. So there's going to be 3 winners. We're going to do this quick. All right, you ready? Let me get...
Write down.
We're going to do some quick ones. So the first one is going to be the pick a number, any number. Pick a number, any number.
You guys. Don't be picking
yeah,
it
don't
right
be picking
now.
it yet. You guys got to wait. Wait until I say go. We'll have one of our moderators say start. Okay, so not yet. Let me and Gary write down a number. Okay, not yet. Not yet. I'm getting the pen out. I'm getting it out. We're going to do this. Okay, so there are over 300 people here in the live chat. So what we're going to do now is we are number between, we'll pick one between 1 and 300. Whoever gets the closest to it. All right, so I didn't say start yet, guys. I didn't say start yet. You guys got to wait. Wait. I'm going to,
You guys aren't going to be happy.
You guys gotta wait.
I'm just saying, because we got to wait. Hold up. Hold up.
It's torture.
Everybody
It's torture.
stop. Everybody stop.
Gotta stop. Wait. Stop. Stop.
You gotta come up with this in your head, and then you just say that number through 1 to whatever, and then
True.
start.
I'll think
And
of
then
that
that
for the
way
next one.
it's
Okay,
not-
we're running out of time because we're
it's
gonna
not
send
this.
everybody to.
All right.
We're gonna send everybody to David.
Everybody hit the live button on your thing.
Yes.
And just hold up. Just hold up on the comments, you guys.
Yes.
We're gonna yell out the moderators to put down a good line and everything else on there
Yep.
to go. Just relax and hold up. Hold up. Make sure you hit that live button.
Yep.
Hit it.
Hit
Get
the
it
live
ready.
button.
All right, mods, put a dot in the chats. Once that dot is there on your screen, put in your number and your entry from there on out. Go for it, mods. Somebody.
Who's doing it?
First
Who's
mod
doing
that does it. There it is.
There it
Auntie
is.
Ann
Auntie
started
Ann,
it.
start.
Auntie Ann started it. There we go. Now the ball is rolling. Now the ball is rolling.
Ball
There
is
it
rolling. Ball is rolling. Ball is rolling. Rolling ball. Ball is rolling.
If
Rolling
anybody
ball.
hits it on the head.
We're waiting because you guys.
It's an odd number, and it's 1 to 300, you guys.
Yep.
1 to 300. The line's in there.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on with the come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. They keep coming on. They keep coming. Oh man. Keep looking, Gary. Keep looking. Keep looking. What's up, sweetheart? You want to say hi to everybody? We're trying to get somebody to win one of our new family shirts right now.
Bottom. People are hopping all over this number. I don't know if I'm going to say it. I want it to be dead on. I want somebody to hit it dead on. Any number. Just keep on guessing. Go for it. Just guess, you guys. Just keep on going. People are getting close. People are dancing all around it.
You're getting
But they're not getting there. I don't want to say, oh, you know, I want to say yes.
Come
See
on.
who it is.
You guys
See
are getting
who
so
it is.
close.
Who's going to
So
have that magic
close.
number? Who's going to have that magic number? Anybody
Okay.
have that
I'm going to
magic
give you guys
number?
a hint really quick. I'm going to give you a hint because nobody's hit it on the head, but this is a very, very strong hint. The number has 3 numbers in it. There you go. Now keep going. Come on, you guys. You guys are so
3
close.
numbers.
So close.
People are
Oh,
dancing.
David M. the third. Thank you so much for the super sticker. He's like, ah!
You guys are getting so close to it.
Oh, you're so close. You guys are dancing right around
You
it.
guys are all
You guys are
so
dancing right around it.
close. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing literally by like one number or two numbers. It's so close. It's so close.
Oh,
I
come
want somebody to
on.
hit it so it's not that close of a thing, and you guys got it. What is it? What is it? What is it? Come on. I think I picked a good number.
I think you did too. I mean, they're
literally,
so close.
everybody is so like, oh my goodness.
Oh, man. I'm watching,
Dude,
guys. I am watching.
I literally saw.
Okay, well,
like
just for
one
time, just
number.
because,
I know,
no,
I
just
know,
for
I know,
time,
I know.
I'm going to give you guys another hint for time's sake, okay? It is a number that starts with 2. And it's 3 numbers in the succession, okay? It starts with 2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Dude,
I'm giving out the hints. Come on.
I'm seeing multiple people being one number away.
Oh, come on.
Just one number away, but not hitting it quite on the head.
Oh, you guys are so close.
Oh my goodness.
Scarlett, that's what we're trying to get them to say.
Oh my goodness. And it's so hard too.
Oh, come on. I'm watching. Gary's watching. We're both watching. We're trying.
Oh my goodness. I'm seeing people just one number away.
Oh, this
one
is
way
painful.
or another, dude. And it's like, oh.
It's so painful.
Oh! Nana B.
She got it?
Nana B. She ended up getting it.
Where's
I'm
she at?
looking
Where's she at?
down
Where's she
below before anything else. Nana B, go into your settings and make sure that your email is listed in there. But yeah, you got it, Nana B. I don't see anybody else. I went down past Nana B just to make sure that she hit 244 and she was the only one.
Congratulations, Nana. Yay.
Nana B.
Okay, so no, here. No, I got it. I'm gonna take care of this.
244,
right
you guys.
now.
Nana B got it. There's so many of you guys that said 245 and 243, and I'm sitting there like,
where is it? Where
you
is
are
she?
right
Where
there,
is she?
back and forth. Go quick too.
Nana B, or one of our moderators, can you send me their link, or where is Nana B? Because I am going to pull it up. Where did she go? I gotta pull up her channel so that way I can.
That was nuts. That was a good run right there.
That was very fun. That was very, very fun. Nana B, congrats. I see Auntie Ann.
And Hat Creek did say 244, but that was after Nana B.
And people are saying that other people got it first, not from what we could see on our end.
It's so hard. It was going so fast. It really is. Everybody was saying 245 that I saw. I'm going up it right now too.
So we're gonna do we've got I got 2 more shirts I want to give out, and I need to be able to get a contact. Maybe Auntie Ann or Cindy, since you guys have me on Instagram, is there any way that you guys can copy their channel link and send it to me in a PM? Because I can't pull it up from my phone right now, unfortunately.
I'm going up the thing for that.
And I can't pull it up because it was going so fast.
Just to make sure I'm going up from it. Just to make sure.
Hi guys, can I get a live shout out? I am Daniel Stevens. I'm late to the chat. What's up, Daniel Stevens? Oh, Mr. Mrs. Walter John Jr. says that Come On just started his live. Well, shoot, we got a love raid. I wanted to give out 2 more, but maybe we'll do it since Come On just started his live. I will save those other 2 shirts because I don't want to be taking out. We already went over the live. So I'm going to send you guys all on a love raid to go over to David with Come On Homesteading's channel. Nana B, we are going to try to get a hold of you. Congratulations so much for winning. I'm going to need to get your shipping information, your size, and if not, have your email address listed on your profile, then send me one right now. Send me an email right now. And we're going to do what we can do to get you one of those brand new family shirts. So guys, David with Come On Homesteading is going live right now. So I would love for you guys to please jump on over to our very good friend David's channel and just comment love raid. Love raid. And send him all of the love and the well wishes amongst his travels. He's in another state right now. We got Eclipse over here running amok with Luna. So we're gonna jump out of here and jump on to David's. Thank you guys so much for playing. We will probably have another one of these very, very soon. And we love you guys. So thank you for being here. Till the next one, guys. We hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one, you guys.
Bye, you guys.
Later. Trying to make sure
Make sure we got it. Make
that
sure we got
Manabee
it.
is
Yes.
the one.
Yes.